oops, not coffee, but logic is brewed and served as hot and fresh as coffee. So in today's video, we'll be covering the chapter linear equations and in one variable and linear inequalities just in a few minutes. This will be a one-shot video and this is perfect for revision. This is for class 8 ICSE. We will be looking at each method to do these linear equations and inequalities. Along with that, we will also be looking at a few tricks and tips. Okay, so let's begin our first part, that is obviously as I told you all, linear equations. Now we all know what algebraic equations are. A statement of equality of two algebraic expressions including one or more variables is called an equation. Example of an equation, let's say a statement of an equality, which means there should be an equality. So let me first give an equal sign, and what can be an equality? Say 2x equals to 4. So this is an equation. Alright. Now this simply means that 2 into something is equal to 4. Can you tell me what is 2 into something that will be equal to 4? Obviously this something will be 4 by 2, that is 2. This is a simple equation. Now what is in specific, if I speak about linear equation, what is linear equation? I gave you a generalized idea of what is an equation, but now it's time to understand what is a linear equation. A linear equation, an equation of degree 1. So any equation which has degree 1 containing one or more variables. See here, this is also a linear equation as I wrote. Why? Because see, this is the variable and the degree of this variable is 1, right? This is the power of 1. So the highest power of the variable is called the degree. So here the degree is 1, so it's called a linear equation. Now there are a few simple linear equations which we can solve in a few methods. Now what are these methods? We will quickly be looking at. Let's solve one or two linear equations first. The first one, 2x minus 3 equals to 7 minus 5x. 2y minus 3 equals to 8.1. y plus y say y minus 1 by 6 plus 2y plus 5 by 3 equals to 5 by 9. So now I want you all to solve these sums and tell me the answer to these, and I will see whether you have got it correct. I will solve the first one for you. Look at the first one. Let's do the first one. It's very easy. It is said 2x minus 3 equals to 7 minus 5x. Now first step is, you always have to remember that whichever is in this side, if you have to bring it towards this side, you have to change the sign. For example, 2x, then I want to bring the minus 5x also this side, then minus 5x will become plus 5x, and if I have to take this minus 3 this side, then I will write 7, and since this is a minus 3, I will write plus 3. That becomes 2x plus 5x, meaning 7x equals to 10. That basically means x is, again, this is 7 is multiplied with x. So if you have to transfer the 7 this side, then it will go under 10. Okay, so you can say that it is 10 by 7, or you can also say it is 3 by 7. Okay, in extraction. Second one, let's do the third one, which is a bit tougher for you all. I want you all to do the second one, that is 2 into y minus 3 is equal to 8 plus 1, and I want you guys to tell me the answer in the comment section. But let's do the third one, which is a bit tough, but you have to deal with these kind of sums, these kind of equations in class 8. What to do? First, make the LCM of these two terms. Okay, 6 and 18 LCM will be 6 and 3 LCM will obviously be 18. Let me just do it a little under so that it's easy for us. Yeah, so it will be 18. Now 18 by 6 will be 3, so we write 3y minus, then 18 by 3 will be 6, so 6 into 2y plus 5, 6 into this numerator. equals to 5 by 9. And just see, this 9 and this 18 I can cancel and I can write 2 over here. How? Because otherwise this 9 would go up and it would become 18 into 5 by 9, this part. So it would already become this. So I have, you can write, say you have a here and you say 1 by a, and here you have 1 by 10a. So you can just cut the a and we can say this. Okay. After that, let's multiply the 3 into this. 3y minus again 3 minus 3 plus 6 into 2y 12y plus 6 into 5 30. We will have to send the 2 over here. We have to send the 2 upwards. Okay, that is the catch. Let's send it. It becomes 5 into 2. So we will get 3y, then 3y plus 2y, it will become 5y. 30 minus 3 will become plus 27, and here we'll have 5 into 10, which is 10, right? After that, let's do 5y. 5y will be 10 minus 27. We are transposing this to this side. So 5y equals to minus 17. That means y will be minus 17 by 5, and that is going to be our answer. Alright, this is how you do the linear equations. I want you guys to tell me the answer to the second one. This will be your homework. After that, since we are done now, I have told you that this is the method of transposition. What is transposition? Say 2x plus 5 equals to 1. So the transposition is you have to bring this here. So if you have to bring anything in addition or subtraction to the other side, you just have to change the sign of it. So 1 is as it is, and my plus 5 going to this side will become minus 5. This is called transposition. So 2x becomes minus 4, and again you can cut like this, and x becomes minus 2. Okay. What is cross multiplication? If I tell you a by 10 equals to say 1 by 10. Alright, then you can cross multiply this to this and this to this, which means I can say 10 equals to 10. So a is equal to, again this will be brought this side, 10 into, yeah, so it will be 1. Okay. After that, these are the few examples that I gave you. This is the overview of the linear equation that we can solve. Let's solve one more linear equation. It's a little bit difficult one, but this too will be very easy if you know how to do this linear equation correctly. What is the question? Let's write the question. 2x minus 3 by 3x minus 1 equals to 2x plus 3 by 3x plus 4. Very simple. Again, you do the cross multiplication. So we will have 2x minus 3x plus 4 equals to 2x plus 3x minus 1, right? Multiply the 2x with the 3x, it will become 6x square. Multiply the 2x with 4, it will become 8x. Then multiply the minus 3 with minus 3x, it will become minus 9x. Minus 3 into 4, it will become minus 12. On this side also do the same. Multiply the 2x with the 3x, becomes 6x square. Multiply the 2x with minus 1, it becomes minus 2x. Multiply the 3 into 3x, which becomes plus 9x, and multiply the 3 into minus 1, which means it's minus 3. Now you can say already 6x square will be cancelled, because anyway this 6x square brought here will be 6x square minus 6x square, which will eitherwise be cancelled, right? So I have cancelled here only. Now you can see 8x minus 9x means minus x minus 12, and here we are having minus 2x plus 9x, which means 7x minus 3. Now bring all the x variables this side and all the numbers that side. Okay, here we have the minus x, let's bring it here. So we'll have minus 7x. Here we have minus 3, let's bring this minus 12 there, so we'll have plus 12. So we are having minus 8x obviously, right? And here we will have 9. So what will be x? It will be minus 9 by 8, or you can also say 9 by minus 8. 9 minus 9 by 8 equals to 9 by minus 8, so it doesn't make a difference. So this is our answer. Alright, so this is what I wanted you to understand, and if you have understood it, well and good. Okay, now let's go to the next. We are having a lot of practice problems from this entire chapter. But now what I want to discuss about is word problems. Now there are a lot of kinds of word problems here. Okay, so word problems of linear equation. We will solve one example of each problem. That may extend the video, but we will get the entire concept clear. Alright, now number 1, we have number problems. Okay, let's first look at one number problem. Okay, let me write down the question. Say two numbers are in the ratio 3:8 if the sum of the two numbers is 165. Find the number. How to do this? Now it's very easy, it's very simple. How to do this? Let's take a look at it. Now I have been said that there are two numbers which are in the ratio 3:8. So first I will assume that let the two numbers be, say, x and y. I will assume. Okay, now see, it said that they are in a ratio 3:8. So now I can say that x and y, say x is 3x. Alright, say the numbers, or you can say that 3:8, no? So rather we can say that if the two numbers are in a ratio, then they are 3x and 8y, because they are in a ratio, right? And the sum of these numbers is 165. Obviously the two numbers is 3x and 8y, so let's do 3x plus 8y. That is 3x, yeah, it will be 3x plus 8x only, because obviously when you're speaking about ratio, one should be constant. What is the constant over here? If I am speaking about ratio, there should be one constant. The constant in this context is x. Alright, this is the constant. So 3x and 8x. So 3x plus 8x will be 165. Let us solve this. 3 plus 8 is 11. So 11x equals to 165. Now you must know this trick, how to identify whether a number is divisible by 11 or not. Just see the last two numbers. 15, 1 plus 5 is 6, and 6 is in the middle, which means this can be cancelled. 15 into 11 is 165. So this can be cancelled like this. So I can say that x is 15. Now if you have to find the number, see, one number is 3x. I had only written. So 3x means 15 into 3, 45. And one number is 8x, which means again 15 into 8. Okay, 120. Now see, these are my answers. This is how we solve a number problem. There are more complex number problems, but this is mainly this. Okay, another number problem let's take a look at, which is a very popular one, and we have to know this. That is the two-digit number problem. Okay, now let's take a look at the question. The sum of the digits of a two-digit number is 8. Okay, if the number formed by reversing the digits is less than the original number by, say, 18, find the original number. Okay, so look at this question. We will understand how this question works. Now we are said that there is a 2-digit number. Okay, this is commonly called the 2-digit number problem. This is a kind of problem only that comes in your exams. It's very important, but sometimes it becomes very tricky for students who don't know how to deal with this kind of a sum. Okay, but today we will learn how to deal with this kind of a sum. Now let's look at the solution. Now say the number is a 2-digit number, right? Now in a 2-digit number, say let me take an example of a 2-digit number. Let's say 32. Okay, in a 2-digit number always there is a units digit. Here you know you have been learning from class 1 to 2 will be the units digit and 3 will be the tens digit. Now if you have to break down 32 and write, we can write it as 3 into 10 plus 2, right? Now let the unit digit means in 32 2 is the unit digit, like that let the unit digit be x, tens digit means like 3 is there, be y. So now if 32 can be written as 3 into 10 plus 2, then tell me if 3 is the units digit, then what should be the number? The number should be 10 into 3, right? So now 3 means tens digit, and we have asked that the tens digit is y. So let the tens digit be y. So 10y plus c. Here also we are writing only this, right? So x, that is the units digit. You just understand with the example of this number I have taken. So this is the number. Okay, then they are saying that the sum of the digit, the two digits are what? X and y. X and y, like 3 and 2 are the two digits of the number 32. X and y are the two digits of this number. So they are saying that the sum of the two digits is 8. So x plus y will be 8. Okay, one equation I got. If the number formed by reversing the digits, what is the number formed by reversing the digits? See, this is the number. Again I am giving you one example. Again I am giving you the example 32. Say this is 32. If you reverse 32, what will happen? Write 2 first and 3 first. So 23 will be the reversed. So if I am telling you that this is our original number, what is the reverse of the original number? Then you will say that ma'am, just change the tens digit and let's change the units digit, which means now 2 is the tens digit and 3 is the units digit. Okay, so just reverse this. Let's just reverse the tens and units digit. This is the reverse. Now they are saying that if the number formed by reversing the digits is less than the original number, this number is less than the original number, less than the original number by 18, which means less means if you add something to the reverse of this number, then you will get this original number, and you have to add 18 because it is less by 18. So add 18 to this, and what do you get? You will get 10y plus x, that is your original number. Now see, we had got an equation, no, x plus y equals to 8. Now let's find out the value of y from here. Y equals to 8 minus x. Now just replace in this equation. This is your main equation. Okay, what is this? This is your main equation. In this equation we have got the value of y. Now just replace the value of y. 10x plus y, what is y? 8 minus x, right? Plus 18 equals to again 10. Again see, we have y here. So what is y? Again 8 minus x plus x. Now just solve this equation. 10x minus y, 9x. 8 plus 18, 26 equals to 10 into 8, 80 minus 10x plus x. Again we have 9x plus 26 equals to 80 minus 9x. So it should be minus 9x. Here it will come, so it will become plus 9x. Okay, so then you see 80 minus 20, right? 26. Here it will go. So here we have my 18x, and here what will we have then? We will have 54. All right. Now so x equals to 54 by 18. What is it? 3. So x is 3. So if you now have to find out the number, what was the original number? Look at the front of your sum. You had set the original number to be 10y plus x. Okay, 10y plus x. Now what is x? As I had told you that x plus y equals to 8. Now x's value you know, 3 plus y equals to 8. So y will be 8 minus 3, that is 5, right? So y is 5 and x is y is 3. I have written the opposite. X is 3 and y is 5. So the original number is 10y plus x, which means 10 into 5 plus 3, which means 50 plus 3, 53. So this is the original number and this is your answer. Understood? So this is the entire concept of the number problem. You have to practice a lot these number problems because they are so important. Now another kind of sum, let's take a look at. I know that it's taking a lot of time, but because I am explaining it in great detail, so you will understand each of the sum in details. Okay, as I solve the sum, I will also give you other sums. Now come to age problems. Now age problems are a little problematic sometimes, but no worries, it will become very easy. Sometimes it's given, father's age this much, son's age this much, find out the father's age now, find out that age now, find out this age now, and it becomes very difficult for students to understand how to deal with these kind of sums. But alright, it is very easy, we will find it out today. Okay, so let's look at this sum I am just giving. Alright, for a moment. Yeah, so let's come to question 5 and let's look at that sum. What is the sum? Okay, 5 years ago, Parvati was 4 times the age of her son. The sum of their present ages is 55 years. Find Parvati's current age. Now let's break down the sum one by one and let's understand what the sum is trying to tell us. Only then we'll be able to answer the sum. Let me just select a pen to teach you this concept because it's a very important concept, so you must know it very well. Okay, let me use this pen. Now it is being said that 5 years ago it is happening. So let's do one thing. Let's say 5 years ago. Okay, 5 years ago, what is the case? Parvati's age equals to something and son's age, means Parvati's son's age obviously equals to something. They are saying 5 years ago Parvati was 4 times the age of her son. So if son is x years, say Parvati is 4 times, so 4x years. Okay, the sum of their present ages, which means right now, which means now, obviously 5 years ago, so now what will be Parvati's present age? Present age Parvati 5 years ago, say 2020, it was this. Okay, now in 2025, 5 years later, right now, what will be Parvati's age? 4x plus 5, 5 years have went. And what will be son's age at present? Son's age will be also x plus 5 years. Now they are saying the sum of their ages right now is 55 years at the current present time. So what is the sum of the age? 4x plus 5, Parvati's age, plus x plus 5, her son's age, is now 55. Now solve the equation. 4x plus x, 5x plus 5 plus 5, 10 equals to 55. So you can say 5x equals to 55 minus 10. That means 5x equals to 45 and x equals to 45 by 5, that is 9, right? Now I found out 9. Now I told you that Parvati's son's age 5 years ago was x and I have found out x. And now Parvati's present age, I said that it is 4x plus 5. So in the question is telling me to find out Parvati's present age. I have found out x. I myself have written that Parvati's present age is 4x plus 5 over here. 4x plus 5, 4 into 9, x is 9, no? So 36 plus 5, so it's 41 years. So Parvati is right now 41 years old. It's very easy. These 8 sums are something that you have to keep doing. Only then will you become perfect at it. Now, there is another kind of sum. What kind of sum? Upstream, downstream sums. Though these sums are not of that importance, but then it also comes it also comes for some questions in your exam. So let's look at that. Okay. Now, let's take the question. I would like you to solve the question and tell me whether, just see, I'll write down the question for you. I'll just tell you something and you have to tell me the answer to it, because I will teach you inequalities post this. A boat travels 30 kilometers upstream in a river. In the same period of time as it takes to travel 50 kilometers downstream. If rate of stream be 5 kilometers per hour, find boat speed in still water. Usually whatever they are asking you to find, I don't care what they are asking you to find, but whatever they are asking you to find, first only you write down, let that be x. Like here they are asking you to find the boat speed in still water, so let me write, let the speed of boat in still water be x kilometers per hour. Okay, now see there what they are saying, that the boat is traveling 30 kilometers upstream in a river, and now given, you have to write what is given. Okay, given first is the distance. What is the distance that the boat is traveling? 30 kilometers. And it's also given that the rate of stream is 5 kilometers per hour. So you also have to write that rate of stream or speed of stream. Rate of stream 5 kilometers per hour. Now tell me one thing, what do you understand by upstream and downstream? Very, very clear. Upstream basically means against, and downstream means for. Upstream means, say a boat is going, okay, and there is water. The water is going this side, but the boat is going this side. And downstream means water also going this side, along with that boat also going with water. So if we calculate the speed in upstream, if I am asking you to calculate the speed of the boat upstream, okay, upstream speed of boat. Now one thing is constant for downstream and upstream, that is the time. It's written same period of time. Upstream, downstream both in same period of time. So upstream speed of boat will be what? What is the speed of stream? 5. What is the speed of the boat in still water? We have asked it to be x. So x, upstream means against. Upstream means against, right? So remember, for upstream downstream questions, it's very important to know whether it will be x plus 5 or whether it will be x minus 5. As I told you, x upstream is against, so it will be x minus 5, which means it's basically the upstream speed is actually being a problem or a disturbance for the boat. So it will be x minus 5, which means the speed of the boat in still water will be reduced by the speed of the stream because it is downstream. Now downstream speed of the boat, what will it be? Downstream speed of boat, it will be x plus 5. Okay, Now see, the time is same. What is the formula of time? Distance by speed, right? Now let me tell you, the time for upstream will be distance by speed. All right, this will be it. Okay, what is the distance? The distance is, what is the distance? It's already given, right? What is the distance? Yes, distance is 30 kilometers. Okay, 30. What is the speed for upstream? Where is the stream for upstream? Upstream speed is x minus 5 kilometers per hour. So x minus 5. All right, this is our equation 1. Now we are talking for time for downstream. Time for downstream is d by s, which means 30 by x plus 5. This is our equation 2. Now equation 1 equals to equation 2 because the time for both upstream and downstream is the same. So 30 by x minus 5 equals to 30 by x plus 5. Alright, now you can solve the equation and tell me what it stands to be. This is your homework. Another question I'll also give you later, but this is the main thing we have to do over here. Alright, now let's come to the next portion of our lecture, today's lecture, by which the topic will end the entire thing with. What is the topic? Linear inequalities. It's very important to understand what is linear inequations so that you can also solve the other word problems of linear inequalities. Yes, if you don't understand both the concepts, you won't be able to score well in your exams. So linear inequalities is a concept as important as linear equations. Just see, I will just show you one simple example because linear inequalities is never too hard. Basically, a statement of inequality between two expressions is called an inequation. And linear equation is basically in this format. What is the format? Ax plus b equal ax plus b c greater than 0, ax plus b lesser than 0, like this. Now always the answer for a linear inequation will be in the form of a set. What will be in the form of set? Okay, let me show you one question and you will understand because it is a very easy concept. So I'll just show you one question and you will understand the gist of it. Okay, just wait for a moment. Yeah, say 3x plus 4 is lesser than 15. So again, same rules as linear equation. Bring the 4 here. So 3x 11. Just do one thing. Then x equals to 11 by 3, right? Or you can say that x is lesser than say 3. Yeah. So what is the replacement set? What is the solution set in this case? You have to make the solution set. What can be the probable answers? Acha, given that x belongs to n, you know now what is n? What is n? It's the set of all natural numbers. It's to remember, n is set of all natural numbers, z is set of all integers, z plus all positive integers, z minus all negative integers, w all whole numbers starting from 0, and q is all rational numbers. You have to remember these symbols if you want to solve linear inequalities, and it's very important to make a solution set. A few students leave the sum, they just do this part and they leave the sum, but that is absolutely incorrect. This is correct, but you have to make a solution set. So what will be the solution set? Since we are having n, you have to, x belongs to n, which means it's any natural number. It begins with 1, then 2, then 3. After 3 you can't go, because if you want to go to 4, see 4 is not, see the condition is x should be lesser than, but 4 is not lesser than this. 4 is not lesser than 3 whole 2 by 3. So we will limit ourselves to 1, 2, 3. Now we can also plot it on a graph. How can, a number line. How can we plot it? Just make a number line. Make a 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Likewise this side also make a few. And just mark 1, 2, 3. These are your solutions. Alright. This is how you actually go about linear inequalities. Now another one I'll show you. This is a very easy concept. You will be able to do easily. You just have to make the solution set. X belongs to natural number. Okay. So now see what will happen. -2, -3. Okay. So minus x and minus 5. Now just see this part. Minus x is greater than minus 5, which means if you cancel these two, the sign will change. The sign will become this. Why? Say in the place of x I take minus 1. Minus 1 is greater than minus 5. Is that true? Yes, that is obviously true. Minus 1 is greater than minus 5. 0 is also greater than minus 5. But if I cancel out the 1, is this true? That 1 is greater than 5. This is not true. So if you are cancelling out minus, 2 minus you are cancelling out, you have to change the sign. Minus this is correct. But if you are if you're cancelling out the minus signs, you have to change this sign. Okay? This is what I'm trying to explain to you. So what will be the solution set? What will be the solution set of this, given that this belongs to natural numbers? Basically, it will be 1, 2, 3, 4. Very important sets. Okay. This is the entire concept of linear equations and linear inequalities. I hope that you have understood the entire concept. It has become crystal clear to you. It's a very simple concept, but it requires a lot of attention. Today we have solved a lot of sums, we have made a lot of notes, okay, and we have solved a lot of, every kind of linear inequation word problem I have taken you through. Every kind of it I have taken you through. So I hope that this time you will be able to do all of the sums, okay. So I just hope that everything is understood over here. If you have any doubts, all of you can type below. I'll be more than happy to solve your doubts and I reply quite fast. I've taken you through one problem of each type of linear equations, and I've also got the time and taken you through the linear inequalities in a very short time. I hope you understood it. Thank you for this video. We'll meet again. Till then, bye bye, and keep practicing linear equations, word problems, and linear inequalities. So I'll meet you next time with a new concept cappuccino, and for this time I bid you farewell.